It started. It started.
Alright.
Hold up. Yep, I think so. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna check.
I just see Dino Raid, Minecraft server. That's the newest episode. And on the other one, I just see John Wick glitch. It's like not there.
That's not that channel. I mean, I Nini games.
On I Nini re-uploads, it's just Angry Grandpa ice cream for some reason. Yeah, like I know how to fix it. Give me email and stuff.
No!
Okay, I guess.
I'm gonna see if it's on Nini games. It's most likely on Nini games.
Wait, I mean, Nini. I underscore Nini and an underscore?
No, it's just, they're just connected.
Oh. Oops, I put game media. Show random videos.
Oh, let me click filter. Let me go to
It's
channel.
not there. It's just I know games 8,000 subscribers. Andrew, click with Leo Games. No 117 button. Career starts a game developer. Intro games.
Yo, what about buddy here? We're here with the KFC bucket. Joins the battle I Nini podcast. We're here with a guy named Flippy Flumpus and Judge Mathis.
Sup?
So yeah, guys, the podcast we're gonna talk about KFC. We're gonna talk about everything. I'm gonna see if the stream is live right now.
It is, don't worry.
It's just loading. So the title might be a little clickbait-ish. And apparently it's still season 6. Oh, it's working! It's on!
Oh, it's working, okay.
Go to
You
the...
know, the title's like freaking for Fortnite, XboxOne, Winter win season 6, 1,000 people booked.
Oh, you like the picture?
Yeah, you know, it just says Fortnite live road, just 5 to subscribers. Yeah, I love that picture. Wait, it's the one that says live, right?
Yeah.
That says live stream offline?
Yeah. No, they're just connected. Did you find it? Or are you watching it?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna put it on the Xbox. You can see it better.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Panda to watch it.
Alright.
It's a little clickbait, but hold up. Hello?
KFC bucket joins the battle.
Hello? I have something to say. We're making a podcast. You should watch our podcast that's live right now.
Like the Smash Ultimate theme in the background.
Yeah,
like the remixes.
I'll put it in the chat. The title might be a little clickbait, but you know, definitely not Fortnite Battle Royale Season 6 free V-Bucks. But you know, this is what you put. And then the picture should be like a KFC bucket or something. I honestly don't know. What? Just 2. It should be a picture of ING. Yeah. Are you watching it? What is it? Oh, it's working. It's on. Okay. Okay.
Alright, can you start it now?
I'm actually starting it. I had to talk Panda. He's currently watching it. Okay. Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome to I Need a Podcast. We might have had a messed up, but this is the I Need Podcast. We're here with the first person on the podcast. I forget the name. Flumpy Flumples. We're gonna be talking about tons of different stuff. We're gonna talk about like Judge Mathis. You know
And
what is
KFC
up?
Smash.
Yeah. But KFC joined Smash. Like, what do you mean?
Like, I know, it's just like chicken, like, it's kind of like the piranha plant, kind of, like, they put it over Waluigi, except, like, it's just like a chicken bucket, like,
Yeah,
he
like-
can, like, have legs and stuff.
Like, how's the Final Smash gonna work? Like, do you eat
Is
the
he gonna,
chicken?
like, grill you up or something? Or,
Do you like eat the chicken, or is the KFC guy Colonel Sanders the character or something?
I don't know, does, like, Colonel Sanders come out, like, the bucket and, like, just, like, snatch it in and stuff?
I don't know, like the Fat Albert movie. How does Fat Albert die? Like, we don't know these questions.
I know, right? Like, seriously, it's like Judge Mathis or
Like,
something.
PewDiePie joined the battle. Like, how is that even supposed to work? Meme review? Like, what do you
I
mean?
know, right? Me reviews is Final Smash, he, like, kills the memes and stuff.
I don't know. But yeah, welcome to the KFC Bucket joins the battle podcast. I don't know. But yeah. KFC Bucket, by the way. Do you like the podcast?
Next news.
No.
Judge Mathis is ruining the economy. What do you think about this?
What? What? Wait, what do you say?
Next to news. Judge Mathis is helping the economy. Yeah, I know, like, the economy's kind of getting ruined, but what do you think?
I like Judge Mathis. Like, have you ever watched like an episode? It's an interesting show, you know?
Yeah, no, right? It's, like, so amusing stuff. Like, yeah, it's awesome.
It's like, it's so interesting, and that's why I put it on the podcast, because, it's one of my favorite shows, and it reminds me of, that one show. That show.
Yeah, I know, like, right now he's, like, trying to help the economy and stuff. Like, I don't know if he's donating to charity or something. But yeah, he's definitely helping out a lot.
Yeah, next news. Let's talk about KSI and his brother. So what do you think about that?
Well, if I were there, I'd just punch him. Punch him.
So like a boxing, like what they do, boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, next news.
Judge Mathis into Smash Bros?
Dude, that'd be amazing if he was in Smash Bros. Like, like the Judge Hammer that they used? That could have been like the final Smash. Like, the items that you get in Smash Bros? That hammer, the black hammer that goes bing, 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 bing. That could be his, like, final Smash. You know what I mean?
Like, it's like Pac-Man, kind of like waka 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 waka, and then like he just like smash people. In
the or like he could have like an animation where he's in like the judge chair and then he smashes it and it blows up everything. It'd be cool,
Oh yeah, like kind of like an office chair, right? Like just blowing up out of nowhere.
Like I played Smash Bros. And my brother has unlocked every single character in the game, and it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next news.
Fortnite. Next news. Fortnite Battle Royale. So honestly, I like the game, but honestly, seeing people wear merch at like school is kind of doo-doo.
It's kind of excruciating. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of sucks at the same time. But, like, you gotta admit, like, their clothes kind of like out of the color. Like, freaking, like, it says Fortnite all over the shirt, and then they have a pickaxe at school. Like, do they dress up as like the Skull Trooper or something as Halloween, or like, yeah?
Like, they should do it for Halloween, like, not for real life. I give people life Fortnite, but what's the point of wearing shirts? It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Next, news. Guy buys Nintendo Switch from GameStop. He gets rocks and pebbles inside instead. True story. Now, like, I saw a story, like this guy went into GameStop or something,
Yeah.
and then, like, he saw, like, I don't know, like, he, like, bought the Nintendo Switch for, like, $30, and I guess the GameStop thought it was, like, pretty cool just to, like, throw in pebbles and stuff, and, like, come on, man.
That's so dumb. Like, he spent $50. I mean, $500 on that thing, you know. Like, he might be like a person that doesn't make as much money, and he worked his butt off for that, and he gets like a pebble, you know. And it reminds me. It reminds me of the situation of Michael Green and his father when Michael Green got a PS4 for Christmas. No. He got a brick from it, and he's like, Mary, you know.
I mean, you know, I hate GameStop too, but, like, come on, that's, like, the only game store next to my school. Like, seriously.
They should make Pizza Place a game store because of how these trash companies that run games and do all that stuff is dumb.
Like, I know, because, like, they already lost, like, $500 million or something. That's, like, really hurting their company.
You know what's so bad? They did Chungus. Like, that's what's hurting their company so bad is Big Chungus. Like, they could have got that, and, you know...
Yeah, no, right?
Big Chungus? Like, if you had a chance to buy Big Chungus, would you buy Big Chungus?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
You know, like, Big Chungus is already confirmed for Smash, and, you know.
Right. Anyways, next news. Metroid Prime 4 apparently supposed to be in the next Nintendo Direct. What do you think about this?
Well, we don't know the next Nintendo Direct. Like, there's videos about people saying that tweets about a fake Nintendo Direct date. And people don't believe that, but maybe it could be true, you know? Like, I feel like the next Direct date will probably be around this month, the end of this month, and the beginning of next month. That's what I think. But also, I feel like Metroid would be a fun game. Never played it, but, you know, I'll give it a chance.
Yeah, like, I think also... like, Animal Crossing and, like, Luigi's Mansion is supposed to appear there. And, like, I don't know about Animal Crossing because they, like, usually games that get announced get, like, revealed, like, way into, like, the future or something, like, 2020 or something. I think it's going to be revealed, like, in, like, late 2019. And, like, Luigi's Mansion, I'm not sure, maybe. But, yeah, and then they're saying that they're going to show DLC characters. But, yeah.
And I got a little thing about Nintendo. Like, a lot of people don't like kiddish games. A lot of people like first person or shooter games. And I feel like Nintendo should make the only shooter game that's really made is like Splatoon, you know?
Yeah, Splatoon or whatever.
Yeah, like, and all the like Metroid, he has a shooter, but it's like a 2D whatever, you know?
Like 2D kind of first person.
Yeah. And it's like, they need to change that, and they need to make it much better, you know?
Yeah. Next news, technical difficulties.
Xbox trolling. So, you know what Xbox trolling is, right?
Yeah.
We don't know what to say anymore, but next news, okay? Now let's talk
oh yeah, and I know, next news. Wii U selling for $900. Like, this one's kind of a true story, because, like, I've been looking on YouTube, and this guy was, like, selling this Wii U for, like, $900. And, like, it's, like, a legendary one, because, like, it just came out, like, recently. Like, it's not made out of gold or anything, but, like, he's just selling it at, like, a high price.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and, like if you could, like, sell it, like, in the next... If you have a Wii U, you could sell it for, like, $10,000.
But, like, what's the point of buying a Wii U? Like, the Wii U was probably the worst console, like, Nintendo has made in a while, because no one really knew what it was. People thought it was, like, an addition to, like, the Wii. And, like, selling it at a high price, and it's almost, like, 5 years old. It's, like, well, it is 5 years old, like, almost 6 years old. Like, what's the point of hiding that? Like, the Switch... It's good, but I don't think it has to have that high price that is it, because it's just literally just like a tablet type thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like a 3DS Wii U hybrid, basically.
It's like all the old stuff combined into like one thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Next news. Let's talk about the title of the stream, dude. So, Fortnite XboxOne 200 plus win Season 6 1,000 free V-Bucks.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird title, but next news.
Fat Albert movie. Let's talk about the Fat Albert movie.
Oh yeah, there's a second one coming out. Next news.
Let's talk about the new movies that are like the Lego movie. The Lego movie.
Like, I think it's gonna be pretty decent, but like probably not as best as like the first one, because
the first one's a classic. Like it's a classic, like How to Train Your Dragon 3's coming out. I'm gonna watch that.
It's because
And who's excited for the new Infinity War? Thanos is gonna snap his fingers again and kill all the population, even himself.
So what do you think?
I forgot the muted was the thing. Anyways, I accidentally muted the Skype call. And I was talking. Okay, anyways, let's talk about the new movie that is coming out.
Anyways, as I'm saying.
Okay, let's.
I think it's gonna be it's gonna be decent, but I don't think it's gonna be the best as the first one. Like how Wreck-It Ralph breaks into or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought that was good, but it never beats the original,
the Lego movie. There's a new one coming out, and
yeah, freaking Playmobil. Come on, Paramount, you bring out freaking ideas. Come on, make like a dinosaur movie.
With the Lego movie creator, you remind me of Rockstar Games. Okay, like original. I don't know what to say anymore, but. Original idea, Rockstar? Like, what do you mean? Let's also talk about Gamer Fox. Next news. So, everybody knows about Overshot Snail and his tiny house. But the thing is, he's not tiny house. So, like, what do you mean?
I guess you could mean, Overshot Snail and his tiny house. But, yeah, like in a freaking redneck voice or something. But, what's that guy who looks like freaking Bernie Sanders? Oh, Colonel Sanders. He could just roast him or something. Or,
I know, because he always roasts chicken. He always fries chicken.
No, he can fry Gamer Fox into a freaking chicken leg.
Yeah, anyways, let's talk about the new movies that are coming out in 2019. So, what do you think of the new movies?
Well, I haven't really checked about the movies.
So let's talk about Fat Albert, the Pikachu movie. That. Yeah. Anyways, no one's gonna care about this movie.
Okay, so it's kind of those weird movies.
It's real life. It's real life. They can't even make it anime like all the other movies.
I don't know, right? Seriously, it looks freaking weird. Pokemon, it's good and stuff. Come on, step up your game, make it animated. Action.
You know what else? You know another company that needs to step up the game is Warner Brothers DC movies. They're trash. They remind me of a piece of garbage can. And
I know, freaking Teen Titans Go to the movies.
Are you kidding me? Are you done? Who's gonna watch the Let's Go to the Movies,
I know, you're already in the movies. Why do you want to, 5,000 more times?
Who's gonna watch that, you know what I mean?
I know, right? Just because the little kids want to see, freaking fart jokes and stuff.
Waffle jokes? Who wants to watch waffle jokes?
Waffles are kidding me, waffles are good, but, I don't seem make cheesy jokes inside the show, or the movie, whatever. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Okay. Hello?
Oh, what do you think?
Well, I think, the Teen Titans movie, we never watched it. It was probably gonna remind me of the Emoji movie. Yeah, I think it's alright, but, it's not too alright, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of like in the 4 out of 10.
I would literally want to watch Aloof a Big Chungus than the Teen Titans movie.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I bet you could just like watch like the grass or something grow 17 times or something, you know?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, I think about Big Chungus being a great movie. How these trash companies that run games and do all that stuff is dumb. Like,
Next news. Oh yeah, the immigrants coming in from the Caribbean islands, or whatever.
No, let's not talk
No,
about that.
let's talk about gaming news.
Yeah, gaming news. Okay, so you know, let's talk about Red Dead Redemption. So, how is your gameplay going so far?
Well, you know, like the game already came out like 2 months ago. I'm already late in the reviews, but yeah, it looks pretty decent and like yeah. It's kind of
So, what do you do? What do you do?
So the game takes place in like 1899, and like somewhere in like Alabama or like Texas or something, I don't even know. And then like you just like try like ride horses and stuff. It's kind of like GTA, like.
So it's like a western, like a into the west. Like they're not in LA anymore, but they just moved to like
wild,
like that old hand game, Wild Wild West. You know, that's where they are in the west of the Wild West.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, you just go on like missions and stuff, like you just shoot people and like, and you like on your horse and stuff.
Next news.
Yeah.
Let's talk about my favorite food. So my favorite food is.
Favorite food is a cookie. Next news. The color on your walls. Green.
Brown.
Blue.
Orange.
Yellow.
So you know, let's talk about arcades. Like, what do you think of arcades?
I don't know. They've been around since like the 60s, but like yeah. Next news.
Let's talk about Nintendo in a whole. What do you think of them?
10 out of 10. Next news.
Well, we need to get.
I know.
We need a long topic to talk about.
Alright, I know a topic. Nintendo Nintendo's gonna stop making. Nintendo says they're gonna stop making consoles in the next 10 years.
What is wrong with them? They need to make more money. Like, you know.
I know, right? Like they're saying like the app, they're gonna put like games on the App Store, like not because the apps are like games on the phone are like the revolutionary way of gaming.
The games on the phone is trash. Like, have you ever tried?
That freaking like thing that's in the way, like those buttons and stuff. Like,
and it's your hand is the way. Like your thumbs, you're trying to play, and then you try to see, and your thumbs are in the way. You're like, it's so annoying. And then your phone gets so hot, and you just don't like touching your phone anymore.
You start sweating and stuff. You're like, I'm hungry.
Like at least on consoles, like they're comfortable, you know.
And like the only Nintendo like app game I play is probably like the new one coming out, Mario Kart Tour, I guess.
Yeah, you know, like
I don't think they should stop making consoles.
It's like Marvel, like the movies. They make like the best movies, and then they just stop, and so many people want it.
Captain Marvel, are you kidding me?
Like, I don't think I'm not gonna watch that. I'm actually gonna wait until like to watch the Marvel Infinity War. But like, you know.
Yeah, and then like I don't think they should stop making consoles. They just keep making consoles, even if it rips off the Xbox, PlayStation.
I'm gonna actually talk about the new Spider-Man movie. No spoilers. It was a good movie, and I feel like it's probably one of the best Spider-Man movies that is ever made. And yeah.
Well, you know, like, yeah, I'll stop you there for a second. Like, I've heard people say like the animation was good, the writing was bad. What do you think?
It's a good story, but there could be different stuff, like more a different type of characters, more islands, or like more different like universes. But I feel like if they make a second one, because how good this one was, or the reviews, I feel like they would do that more and have a different like main character instead of Miles Morales.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, yeah, never seen it, but yeah.
Like, yeah. Anyways,
the color of your floor.
Orange.
brown?
Nuclear.
Nuclear? Dude, is this like nuclear? Nuclear? Give this guy -$1.
Anyways, next news, okay? Like, the next news.
Next news.
Let's talk.
GTA updates.
GTA.
I don't know if they're ever gonna stop updating this game, because, like, since
I want GTA 6, to be honest. Like, I know Fernando wants probably the GTA 6 the
yeah,
most.
I know, right? Like, that stupid guy. God, you sound like me.
And then he came back!
I mean, he came back with his, like, stupid 1970s afro, kind of white or something. And, like, those, like, weird glasses from, like, LA and stuff. And, like,
Now let's talk about the new Fortnite update. Everybody's gonna flip out over that the bursts are removed, the 6-shooter is removed. But who gives a crap?
I don't even know what those guns look like, but yeah, I agree.
You know Fat Albert, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about next news. Ninja. So what do you think of the streamer Ninja?
I think he's toxic. Like, I think he's. It's not worth watching him. Like, I don't recommend him at all.
You know what makes me mad? Like, Tifu?
Tifu? I don't know. Can you explain him a little bit?
Well, he's that face kid, he has blonde hair. This kid in my school that looks exactly like him. But anyways, they hated each other, right? And then one random day, Ninja starts swearing, playing. It doesn't make sense. So, like, Ninja, explain yourself.
Alright, here we have Ninja on the podcast. Oh yeah, alright. Oh yeah.
News. What's your favorite song of 2018? My favorite song is Big Lasagna.
My favorite song it's probably a song by Paul McCartney.
My favorite song is Big Lasagna by T-Series. Totally, definitely not from PewDiePie, but
But like, next news.
Let's talk about PewDiePie and T-Series. What do you think of that?
PewDiePie's gonna win. Next news.
Do you think they'll have a boxing match before we
Can't hear you. Next news.
Do you think you're gonna have a boxing match with the new KSI fight?
Oh yeah.
Are you mad that it was a tie?
Yeah, like that. Alright, let's talk about topics now, like shows. We think of them. Like, the first one that comes to mind, like, I think we already talked about this one, but I just want to talk about it again. Happy Tree Friends.
Happy Tree Friends. Okay, hold up. Let me get this started, okay? Happy Tree Friends is probably the worst thing in the world,
I know, like, freaking, like, this guy says a kids show, like, seriously, like, blood. I wonder how many, like, kids saw this stuff, like, not knowing what was going on the screen, like, it's just, like, it looks like Animal Crossing.
And tell me how it's, like, a show, and they don't speak, like, kids, they don't understand that, and they need people to speak.
Well, like, they kind of do speak, but, like, it's just words to say, like, hello or something like that.
Or, like, blee-blah-blee-blee-blah-boo. And,
Yeah,
like, no one's gonna understand that. Like, what's gonna understand is that there's glore, and parents don't want their kids to grow up with, like, glore stuff, you know what I mean?
I don't know, like, freaking, like, what? Was it on, like, Nick Jr. one time? Like, I bet it was, probably. But they just, like, kind of, like, edited the bloody parts.
Probably when Mr. Meaty was a thing, they probably had that, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and then, like, why is it just, like, animals going around killing each other,
Now
all you see in the show, like...
Now, let's also talk about The Loud House. You know that show?
Oh, yeah, that white-haired kid. Yeah. He disgusts me.
I'm done.
About this kid who is probably 30, but yeah, like he just like gets like pushed around by them and stuff, and he has like this like kid who looks like freaking Judge Mathis' son, like Martin Luther King's grandson, like Clyde or whatever.
I know, like, who, I like, the show is alright, like, I would watch it when there's nothing else to watch, but, like...
Yeah, I watch that dentist sometimes. Trust me, I do. Trust me, I actually watch at the dentist. Like...
You know,
And yeah.
And sometimes I would, like, watch it on, like...
I know, right? Like...
Nick
Like,
Jr.
there's nothing to watch. I didn't say anything, but yeah, sure. If there's nothing to watch.
Now it's time for the segment of Laugh or Laugh, you know. What do you take on this?
I don't know what you said, but I'll do it laugh.
Oh no, like, make the audience laugh.
I'll make the audience laugh, okay. So I'm at the dentist, like they're messing with this guy's teeth, like making it all yellow instead of like all white. It's like the bird garbage place over there, right?
You guys suck. You guys suck.
No, we did not. Shut up.